Computer. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go, Anne. Cash bid around. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. I wish you luck. Time starts now. In what sitcom is Rodney called Dave by one of the other characters?
Only Fools and Horses.
Correct. What type of underwater vessels feature in the war film The Enemy Below?
Submarines.
Submarine.
Correct. Ask an Astronaut, My Guide to Life in Space is a book by which Briton?
Oof.
Harry Sharman.
Tim Peake. In 1990, Kuwait was declared Province 19 of what country?
Iraq.
Correct. In what lawn game can
No,
balls
where's
be
QA?
described as pilot, pivot or pioneer?
Lawn bowls.
Croquet. Pete Souza was the official photographer of which US president?
Kennedy.
JFK.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
2007, what ebook reading device was first released by Amazon?
Kindle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which arch enemy of Bugs Bunny wears a cowboy hat and has a giant red moustache?
Yosemite Sam.
Elmer Fudd.
Yosemite Sam. Which royal wife gave birth to a future male monarch in 1537?
And
Correct.
Oh, good answer.
Francis Larian Hockney declined for honour. That would have been an item. What an answer that was, Jane Seymour. How'd you get that?
It was a male monarch, so
Yeah.
he had to be one of Henry VIII.
He's good. He's good to think on his feet. 5 parts. Now, in what sport does a player make a backswing, then a downswing on a tee?
Golf.
Golf. Correct. What insect is named for its prominent front legs, suggesting a position of prayer?
Praying mantis.
Correct. What Tuscan city is regarded as the birthplace of the Renaissance? Florence.
Yeah.
Correct. What did the B stand for in the former department store known as BHS?
British.
Correct. On the London Underground map, what primary colour is the circle line?
Red.
Yellow. On a standard quoted keyboard, what letter is immediately to the left of J?
W.
K. H. The Irish village of Knock is associated with visions of which female figure?
Joan of Arc. Oh no.
Pass. Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
What's the name of the school groundskeeper in The Simpsons? Pass. Willie. A traditional Indian tandoor oven is mainly made of what material? Correct. Calcium oxalate crystals are made up of calcium, carbon and what other element?
Oxygen.
Correct. Since 1919, Ellen Road has been the home of what football team? Leeds United. Out of time. Leeds United is right, but out of time. Not bad though, Jill. £6,000. Traditionally, what material is used to make the main body of a violin?
Wood.
Wood. Correct. Sports writer John J. Fitzgerald popularised what fruity nickname for New York?
That must be Big Apple.
Big Apple. Correct. Nadine Coyle is a former member of what chart-topping girl group? Girls Aloud. Correct. Bouncing Back was the autobiography of which Steve Coogan character? Alan Partridge. Which Spurs player captained England for the first time in June 2017?
What's his name? Southgate.
Harry Kane. British cosmologist Martin Rees has held what position since 1995? Astronomer Royal. What film stars Kirk Douglas as a leader in the slave revolt against
Spartacus.
Rome? Spartacus. Which British sailor won medals at 5 consecutive Olympic Games?
Pass.
Ben Ainsley. The Celtic Connections Music Festival is held in what Scottish city? Edinburgh. Glasgow.
Edinburgh.
How many degrees Celsius separate the boiling point? No time to get there for you, Mariana. 3,000 fouls. That's okay. We'll get you to the table, see if you make some more. Are you ready? Yep.
I was going to say boiling point of water from freezing point, and it'd be over 100.
Now, bromance combines the words brother and what other?
Romance.
Yeah.
Correct. 2010, which diver won his 3rd BBC Young Sports Personality of the Year award?
Tom Beard.
Correct.
Well
The
done.
Philadelphia statue, known locally as Joni on a Pony, is of which woman?
Joan of Arc.
Correct. A squero is a Venetian boatyard associated with maintaining what crafts?
Gondolas. Yeah.
Correct. Which former First Lady remarried 5 years after being widowed in 1963?
Jackie Onassis Kennedy.
Correct. 1971. What luxury leather brand was founded in Somerset by Roger Saul?
Pass.
Mulberry. What is the usual name given to the emission of lava from an active volcano?
Eruption.
Eruption.
Correct. Which striker made his league debut for Leicester City, January
Pass.
1st, 1979?
Gary Lineker.
Correct. In the
Heard of him.
UK, what is the minimum age to be a qualified driving instructor?
21.
Correct. What Asian country's internet censorship is known as the Great Firewall?
China.
Correct. Les Dennis played Amos Hart in what newspaper went?
It's pretty good.
Chicago, tried to get in there for you, but not bad. £9,000.
Very good.
Your time starts now. What Scandinavian furniture chain sells the
IKEA.
IKEA.
Correct. What Mattel doll had a horse called Dallas?
Barbie.
Derby.
Correct.
Derby does
The
Dallas.
bill of the trumpeter swan is entirely what colour?
White, red.
Yellow.
Oh,
Black.
yeah.
Epiphora affects what sensory organ?
Sean.
Eyes.
Correct. Pizza cherry is a type of what Italian foodstuff?
Pasta.
Sean.
Pasta.
Correct. In what decade was GMTV first broadcast?
Yes.
50s.
70s.
90s. VOG is the local name for volcanic smog in what US state?
California.
Sean.
California.
Hawaii.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
British sculptor created the 50s work Animal Head?
True. Don't have volcanoes in California, do they?
Pass.
Henry Moore. In the Bible, who did Adam call bone of my bones?
Jim.
E. Correct. The Rocks is an area of what Australian city?
Sydney.
Sean.
Sydney.
Correct. In what motorsport do racers compete for the Sprint Cup?
Sean.
Cycling.
NASCAR. The Immortal Game was an 1851 match of what board game?
Chess.
Chess.
Correct. Out Out was a comedy tour by which company?
Sean.
Mickey Flanagan.
Correct.
Well done.
Glenfiddich is distilled in what country of the UK?
Scotland.
Scotland.
Correct. Pull and Bear is a Spanish retailer in what industry?
Yeah.
Sean.
Clothing.
Correct. The one where Ross is fine was an episode of Ross.
Friends.
Correct. Gravity Assist is a podcast by what space agency?
NASA.
Sean.
NASA.
Correct. Sir Hans Sloane is often cited as the father of what museum?
British Museum.
British Museum.
Correct. What Kent port is at the eastern end of the North Downs?
Sandwich.
Correct. The Magen David is a star symbol with how many points?
6.
Sean.
5.
6. From 1994, who played Peggy Mitchell in EastEnders?
Jim.
Barbara Windsor. Correct. Marlins Park's a major league venue in what US sport?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Correct. The Inga Falls are located on what African river?
Sean.
Nile.
Nile.
Congo,
Yeah.
as you predicted. 19.
It's country.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, that was really well done.
Mm.
Right. All we've got to do is stretch that lead. Now, Bertram of Minden painted Noah building what vessel?
Ark.
Correct. In the Muppets, Rolf the dog is mainly what colour?
Brown.
Correct. Which band featuring Bjork disbanded in 1992?
Sugar cubes.
Correct. Marlow Bridge links Berkshire with what other county?
Oxfordshire.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
That was it. Down.
Buckinghamshire.
Yeah, yeah.
Buckinghamshire. We'll go for Buckinghamshire, Red.
Is right. Buckinghamshire is correct.
Oh.
We push the chaser back.
Yeah.
17 now required. And 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Lisa Del Giocondo is thought to be the subject of what?
Mona Lisa.
Correct. In pre-decimal money, how many shillings make 36 pence?
3.
Yeah.
Correct. What slang acronym means fear of missing out?
FOMO.
Correct. The TV show Panorama was first shown in what decade?
50s.
Correct. Horseshoe Falls is a section of what North American water?
Niagara.
Correct. What London comedy venue was originally the Gargoyle Club?
Comedy Club.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
The Hammersmith movie.
I don't know it at all.
Yeah.
I can't think of it now. I can't think of it now.
The Hammersmith.
He's wrong.
John Says.
He's wrong. It's the Comedy Store.
Ah.
Not the Comedy Club, the
Fair
Comedy
enough.
Store. 12 to catch, 1 minute and 17 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. What type of flying insect is a smoky wainscot?
Butterfly.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
Lots of different species of moth.
We'll go for Moth.
Is correct, we push the chaser back. 13 required now to catch the team, and 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Teabag folding is a miniature form of what Japanese hobby?
Origami.
Correct. The oldest Jewish newspaper in the world is the Jewish what?
Chronicle.
Correct. The word frappuccino is a blend of frappe and what drink?
Cappuccino.
Correct. Who had the 60s number 1 with Where Do You Go To, My Lovely?
Peter Starstead.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Team,
I
here we
remember
go.
the song. Who the hell was
1960s
that?
number 1 with Where Do You Go To, My Lovely?
Peter Sarsted.
That you say is, yeah.
Peter Sarsted.
It's correct, yes, Peter Sarsted and not Starsted.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We push the chaser back. It's now 11 required and 57 seconds remaining. The time
Ichabod.
starts again now. Siberian hamsters turn what colour in winter?
White.
White.
Correct. What marine creature is the Julia Donaldson character Tiddler?
Fish.
Correct. What is the medical term for whooping cough?
Pertussis.
Correct. The Wedding Party was an episode of what hotel-based sitcom?
Fawlty Towers.
Correct. Samuel and Arthur Chatto are grandchildren of which late royal?
Princess Margaret.
Correct. Queensbury Promotions is a company in what sport?
Boxing.
Correct. Guru Har Rai is a great master of what Indian religion?
Hindu.
Sikhism.
Correct. Which American economist had the first names John Kenneth?
Galbraith.
Correct. In Spanish, what circus entertainer is called a payaso?
Clown.
Correct. At room temperature, calcium is in what state of matter?
Solid.
Solid.
Correct. What type of sweetened cherry is often sold glacé?
Glazed.
Morello.
Stop the clock, Danny.
You're gonna hang on.
No, I'll just have no.
If you got anything to say.
All I can think of is glazed.
I just can't.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
think of it.
Glazed sweet, no
Bakewell.
shimo.
It's wrong. Maraschino.
Ah,
One to catch.
I
6
thought they were olives.
seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, hot stones, sports and Swedish are forms of hot
Massage.
therapy.
ah. So and so.
Well, let me tell you, 5 attempts to push back, 3 executed, caught with 3 seconds remaining. Ouch. I've got to take away the £20,000 nonetheless. Hope you've had a lovely day, Sean, Jill and Anne. Thanks for being here. Great playing alongside you, but you have been caught on fire.
Yeah, you see the sights would be incredible.
Yeah, all right. Now, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Alex, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Here we go. Your time starts now. In the film Darkest Hour, Gary Oldman plays which British wartime
Churchill.
leader?
Winston Churchill.
Correct. 28 grams is roughly equivalent to what
1 ounce.
unit of weight?
1 tablespoon.
Ounce. OSCO is a bank transfer system developed by what bill payment service?
PayPal.
Pass.
BPay. The strongest censure motion against a government is called a vote of no
Confidence,
Correct. Craven the Hunter was first introduced as a nemesis to which web-slinging superhero?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Correct. What word is the name of a fish and a verb meaning to extract metal?
Or
Fish.
Smelt. The Vegemite logo is mainly yellow, and what other colour?
Red.
Correct. The TSO is the symphony orchestra of which Australian state?
Tasmania.
New South Wales.
Tasmania. Founded in 1930, was the film trade paper The Hollywood what?
Reporter.
Correct. Famed for exploring Australia were the duo Robert Burt and William who?
Wills.
Wills.
Correct. Pip Courtney has been the host of which ABC rural issue show since 2012? Landline.
Right.
Alex, nice work. $12,000. Yeah. Final chase starts now. Colloquially, to accept an unknown result is to take hot what?
Luck.
Julie. Luck.
Correct. In Disney's animated Robin Hood film, what animal is Sir Hiss?
Gary.
Snake.
Snake. Correct. In which UK country are the Brecon Beacons?
Gary.
England.
England.
Wales.
Wow.
Who is the Greek equivalent of the Roman god Mercury?
Hermes.
Venus.
Hermes. Musician Meg White is famous for playing which instrument?
Shannon.
Drums.
The drums.
Correct. Which art style has a two-word French name meaning new art?
Nouveau art.
Art Nouveau.
Correct. The ACCI is the Australian Chamber of Commerce and what?
Industry.
Shannon. Industry.
Correct. The 2016 film Suicide Squad was directed by David who?
Lynch.
Gary.
Pass.
Air. The New Orleans Pelicans are a professional team in which sport?
Baseball. Basketball.
Basketball.
Ah.
The city of Los Santos features in which video game
Alex.
franchise?
GTA.
Correct. A self-help book by Don Miguel Ruiz is the four what?
Gary.
Census.
Pass.
Agreements. In 2021, Carrie Simons married which British PM?
Shannon. Boris Johnson.
Correct. A honeycomb cell is the logo of which popular dating app?
Alex.
Bumble.
Tinder.
Correct. The sitcom Cheers is set in which US city?
Julie.
Boston.
Boston.
Correct. What colour is the sun depicted on Taiwan's national flag?
White.
White.
Correct. Carlton Dry is an Australian brand of
Beer.
hot beverage.
Shannon. Beer.
Correct. Appalachian English is chiefly spoken in which country?
USA.
Shannon. USA.
Correct. What is the first name of the model known as Emrata?
Gary.
Pass.
Emily. In which Winter Olympic sport do stones cross the hog line?
Gary.
Hurling.
Curling. Which Central Asian country has the currency code KZT?
Kazakhstan.
Korea.
Kazakhstan. In cricket, WBBL stands for Women's Big Bash what?
League.
League.
Just after the buzzer, unfortunately. Okay, 16 steps, and everyone had a go at that.
I loved how it sort of went over here, over there, over
Yeah.
here, over there. Very well done. Shannon, someone else has read Boris's pop-up book. Nice there. Very interesting. Did I expect more? Yes. But with a four-player team of this calibre, I'm still nervous.
All right, the final starts. Now, a common sporting expression is, may the best person what?
Win.
Correct. From which Latin American country's cuisine do chalupas originate?
Mexico.
Correct. Which classic horror film stars Linda Blair as Reagan?
Yeah.
Correct. A prince performing a monarch's duties is known as a prince what?
Regent.
Regent.
Correct. Which Swedish city has hosted a summer
Stockholm.
Olympic Games? Correct. The Gang Gang cockatoo is predominantly what colour?
White.
White.
Stop the clock.
Mm.
I think it's
Yeah.
black.
Black.
Grey.
Oh.
Grey is what we did. 1:31 on the
Yeah, I
clock.
can't picture a black
Chase means
cockatoo.
11. Time restarts now. The Show is a #1 album by Niall who?
Niall Horan.
Correct. In which European country are the Bregenzerwald Mountains?
Italy.
Portugal.
Stop the clock.
Sounds something like Southeast Europe.
I've got no idea.
Romania, something around there maybe?
Anyone got any other suggestions?
No other suggestions.
Stick with Italy. I don't know.
Romania.
Austria.
Yeah.
Bregenzerwald. Okay, 1:20 on the clock.
Couldn't even
Chase
hear how he
means
said it
10.
properly,
Time
how
restarts
the word ended.
Now, an alliterative term for an exciting event is a barn what?
Stormer.
A barn ball.
No,
Stop the
Stormer.
Don't.
Dance.
An exciting, an alliterative term, so that's BB, barn burner.
Oh, no, yeah, Barnstormer wouldn't be alliterative,
Barn
would it?
burner is right.
Jesus.
Yeah, good pushback there. Chaser needs 11 now. 1:11 on the clock. Time restarts now. In radar detection, AEW stands for Airborne Early what?
Warning.
Early warning.
Correct. Which 1961 musical film won 10
West
Academy?
Side Story.
Correct. Which Australian state has a total of 4 NRL teams?
Queensland.
Queensland.
Correct. Who is the fashion designer daughter of Beatle Paul McCartney?
Stella McCartney.
Correct. Which Zambezi River waterfall is named for a...
Victoria Falls.
Correct. A Danish Formula One driver is Kevin who?
Magnussen.
Correct. By definition, a Holmesian is a fan of which literary detective?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Correct. Which Texas city is nicknamed Big D?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Correct. In which country did the grime music genre originate?
England.
Correct. The film Oppenheimer was directed by Christopher who?
Nolan.
Correct. Australian Tim Horan is a legendary name in which sport?
Rugby Union.
Correct. Oh, we had him on the ropes there for a little while. Lucky you didn't give us any more pushback.
Yes, I think you could hear the intensity in my voice, which meant I was very nervous. It's such a good team. I'm very sorry, but it's been a fun day out all round.
Yeah, he started jumping in on those questions very quickly. Guys, unfortunately, we've got to say goodbye to that $42,000. It was lovely to meet you all. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you